Well, here it is, the ZXT Phantom 630 case that I won in a contest giveaway Hump Day about a week ago. And actually, this looks like the box that I was supposed to that was in the photo for the giveaway that you were to guess what was in the box. And so I was lucky enough to win. We're going to open her up now, and as you can see, the retail box is in there. Well, here it is, out of the cardboard box, and you can see the retail box. Very nice. What's best is FedEx didn't destroy the box or the computer. And you can see it says Phantom 630 High Performance Modular Full Tower. 4 external 5 1/4 inch. Internal 3.5/2.5. There's 8 of those, including 2 2.5s behind the motherboard, and 1 3 HDD cage, and 1 2 HDD cage, and 1 HDD cage. Fully modular, that can be moved around inside the case. It also comes with a 200 millimeter. Well, the front can contain a 200 millimeter or 2 140 millimeter or 2 120 millimeter fans. A 200 millimeter is included. The top has 2 200 millimeter or 2 140s or 3 120 millimeters, and it comes with 1 200 millimeter included. The side panel includes a 200 millimeter. The rear exhaust fan is a 140 millimeter, which is included, and that can be adapted to a 120 millimeter. The bottom has potential for 2 140 millimeters or 2 120 millimeters, and the HDD bay, there's a kind of a swiveling bracket that you can put a 140 millimeter or 120 millimeter a fan in. The other case specs or dimensions are 245 millimeter wide, 627 millimeter high, and 600 millimeter deep. Material steel and plastic. Total weight is 12.3 kilograms. I think that's about 37.5, maybe a little bit less, pounds. Motherboard support ATX, micro ATX, XLA ATX. External connections, 1 audio, 2 USB 2.0 and 2 USB 3.0, SD card reader, I/O panel LED on or off, and single channel 30 watt fan control, 3 speeds. 2-year warranty, and the color on this is supposed to be gunmetal, and it has a little palette here to show you what that looks like. The back of the case. Pretty self-explanatory. Everything that I talked about is all here. What I'll do is I'll take the camera off the tripod and get a close-up. Be with you in just a minute. And here we go. Well, that's enough for now on the retail box. Let's open her up. And there's the top of the retail box laid on its side, and give you an idea of the foam packaging that the case comes with. And there is the gunmetal. And there it is out of the retail box with the foam still attached, all in one piece. Everything looks very well packaged. Front and back, top, bottom. And well, there she is out of the foam packing and the wrapping. And take a look at the top. Boy, I'll tell you, this thing smells farm fresh. You can smell like all the components of plastic and steel. And I think you can see the 200 millimeter fan there. And one of the things that that's a little bit different about this is that the front is tapered. This goes into a wider taper towards the back. And the front opens. Well, this is magnetic, and the door can't be changed to hinge on the other side. And if I can hold this, you just press this apart and these pop right out. No problem at all. And right back in. The case comes with a removable fan in the front. Did I say removable fan? No, that's not what it was. It comes with a removable filter in the front. On the side, it's very nice. Very, very nice rounded contours. And we'll take a look at the back in a second. And here's the back, and you can see the rounded kind of a pyramid appearing top. And this is where your 140 millimeter fan is mounted, with slots that either use a 140 or a 120 millimeter. And you've got these grooves that you can reposition the fan according to your CPU cooler. And this has 9 expansion slots and your power supply. And there is a removable dust filter for the power supply, and you have these slots for increased further airflow. The side panels are removable by thumb screws. There's 2 thumb screws on either side, and we'll do that now. Well, I've taken the side panels off, and the case is very spacious. It has rubber grommets, as you can see. Very soft. All your front panel connectors. This is the rotating bracket that you can put your 120 or 140 millimeter fan in to blow on your whatever you choose, your CPU or your video cards. The bays are toolless, and they're metal, and they just come apart that easy, and then if you push on it, it snaps back. It's kind of nice. The hard drive mount on the reverse side, I believe. And they're flexible, rubbery. And I guess they got, I don't know if they got jostled around. These are inserted, and these are loose. So I don't know if FedEx did that. Front fan panel. This tray can be removed. All of these 1, 2, and 3 hard drive bays can be removed, so you can have plenty of space for a reservoir, water cooling. The power supply mount is here with these 6 rubber columns to support. Your 140 millimeter fan, and overhead coming around the back side, around on this side, you can see your fan controller. Let me see if I tip the case a little bit. This is one channel, 30 watts. The distance between the back panel, the left, or is it? It's the right panel, is about 1 1/8 inches in most places back here, and here it's a little bit deeper with your hard drive bays. And these just slide in and out just as easy as that and lock into place. Here is your I believe this is your front fan controller, a three position switch. And I think that's your start button and your reset button. All in all, very, very nice case. The panels, the side panels came off without a hitch. You take the thumb screws out and pull the side panel about 1/4 of an inch back towards you, and then lift it out. There was only one thumb screw that was tight, and that was this bottom one on this side of the case. I had to use a set of pliers to get loose, but all the rest came loose with no trouble at all. So all in all, a very, very nice case, my first gunmetal case. And oh, I think I didn't take a shot of these. Your USB ports, your 3.0 and your 2.0 and your headphones and audio mic. So, pretty nice case. The finish is very nice. Everything seems to line up very, very smooth. No joints seem out of place. There doesn't seem to be any sharp edges on anything that I've run my fingers over. I think also it has standoffs mounted. Yeah, it does. It's got standoffs for your motherboard all mounted, and of course it has a big open space here for your whatever you're going to mount, either an air cooler or CPU coolers. So your expansion slots, they are removable by a screw. You can see right there. I might buy some thumb screws and put thumb screws on there instead of the screws that come with the case. But I'll determine that later when I'm in the build. I didn't show you the side panel. The side panel removed with the NZXT fan. And the window, it has a small window. Again, the inside of the case is as nice as the outside. Very, very nice case. The one thing I might do is, I really love windows, a windowed case. I'm going to have to decide whether or not I want to cut out the side panel, take the fan out and this window out, and put my own window in. That's probably one of the things I'll have to decide which way I'm going to go on this. So I want to thank NZXT for awarding me this case, and I hope everyone enjoyed this. All right, talk to you later. I also neglected to mention where you can mount your SSDs. It contains 2 brackets on the on the back of the motherboard, actually, that you can mount your SSDs. And a box of component parts are packed in this bay. I haven't opened that up. All in all, I'm very pleased with the setup of this. Something that comes to mind is I've never had a gunmetal case, and I don't know what color theme to go with, if any, with this. If anybody has any suggestions, please feel free to leave them. All right, catch you later. Bye. Oh, and another thing still, the case comes with a complete set of screws and ties for various components, and a manual. All of these are tucked into this white box, and the box in itself is mounted in the bay drives, and the rails connect into these holes. All of the screws are lettered or numbered, so you're set to go. What I didn't do is open the front panel entirely, you can do that by lifting it from the bottom and pulling open. And likewise, you can lift this top part off. After the front is off, you can just lift that up and away. So pretty well designed. And this looks alright as well. Kind of easy to put your drives in, compress this and slide it in on the rails in here from the other side of the case, and you're all set, ready to go. And so too is the bottom of the case. You can see the various soft angles and the actual fan filter on the bottom for the power supply and for this portion of the case. And there's ample room for airflow based on the depth of the feet that it sits on. And it has these rubber tipped feet that keep it from sliding. So all in all, very nice.